Hey, how are you guys doing? If you're new to my channel, my name is Faye, and I am trying to hit 200 subscribers before my birthday, which is in August. I need 44 subscribers to reach that goal. So if you're new here and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And if you do end up liking this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that too. So I am doing something a little different. I haven't done this before on my channel. I'm going to be answering some questions. So I googled like 20 questions on Google, duh, and then I found this list that I thought was interesting. I didn't really think about my answers just to keep them genuine while I'm filming. So yeah, I'm gonna answer those 20 questions while I do my makeup and chat with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. So I'm going to start off with my eyes, and I'm taking the Essence You Better Work eyeshadow primer. I finally have an eyeshadow primer. You guys know that I have been wanting one, and I finally got myself an eyeshadow primer. I'm not quite sure how I like it yet because I haven't really tested the longevity of my, what is that called, eyeshadow, because I haven't really been going anywhere. But I mean, it's okay. My eyeshadows stay long for as long as I could, keep them on, and they don't crease. So the eyeshadow doesn't crease. So that's good. Okay, so I'm using my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, which is the original one, and I'm gonna start doing some eyeshadow, which I don't know what eyeshadow look I'm gonna do as usual, but let me just think about what I want to put on first. So this isn't gonna be a revolutionary eyeshadow look. I think I'm gonna keep it really simple because again, I'm gonna be answering those questions and I don't want to complicate things for me. So I'll start with this shade right here. I don't memorize the names. They came in the names are in like a card thingy that this palette came up with. So I will just pop up the names on the screen for you. And I'm taking like a really like fluffy big brush for this because I just want to distribute like the color all the way in my crease. Okay, so before we do that, let's go ahead and answer the first question that I found again on Google. So the first question is, have you ever dined and dashed at a restaurant? No, I have not, and I am not planning to. Um, I don't know. That wasn't really like my thing. Even when I know it's like some people have that on their bucket list. Oh, let's do that. It would be pretty fun. But I haven't done that, and I don't plan on doing that because that's very irresponsible. There you go. Oh, but I have done that accidentally. I didn't do it in purpose, I promise you. I have done that when I was taking a jeep. If you don't know, I'm from the Philippines, and our public transportation, or one of our public transportations, is called the jeepney. I'm pretty sure you guys know what that is. If you don't, go ahead and Google it. So I was riding the jeepney, and at that time, I think I was in college. Yeah, I think I was in college, so I was heading home. At that time, the jeepney fare from where I had to go on it and go off it, I think it was 10 pesos, if I'm not mistaken. So it was 10 pesos, so I had to pay 10 pesos. But then, I don't know, maybe I was like, I had so much going on in my mind about schoolwork and other things in life. My mind was just so preoccupied. And when I got down, I got down and I was walking towards my house, I realized that I didn't pay for that jeepney. for my fee, for my transportation fee. So I felt so bad because, of course, jeepney riders, they work hard to earn money, and they have to pay for gas, and they have to pay their operator a percentage too. They don't get to like take home all of the money that they earn for the day. So I felt really bad because I didn't pay the 10 pesos. But lesson learned, when that happened, as soon as I get on the Jeep, I would pay. Like, I wouldn't wait. I don't know why I waited, but again, I had a lot on my mind, so I didn't um, get to pay the fee. But then again, moving forward, whenever I got on the jeepney, I just paid right away because I didn't want that to happen to me again. That was so embarrassing and again very irresponsible, and it made me feel super bad that I didn't. It was 10 pesos. It's not like a huge amount of money, but of course to them every rider counts. So yeah, I felt really bad. Okay, let me just blend this and we'll move on to the next question. I really like this brush. Like, there's so much real estate. Look at that. And it makes the blending so much easier out here. I like it. Okay, so now I just want to like deepen up the outer corner. So I'm taking this shade right here on a tinier fluffy brush. I have to be careful about these eyeshadows because they're very pigmented. So make sure you tap off the excess. And then I'm going to put that on my outer corner here, just to deepen that up a bit. And blend a little in the crease. So let's go to the second question, which is, would you rather have endless money or endless love? Um, hmm. No, I'm just kidding. Why am I stopping and thinking? Of course I know the answer to this. Endless love. I am a hopeless romantic. Endless love is definitely what I want, other than endless money, because I can always do something to earn the money that I need. As long as I have like strength and I'm physically healthy and all that, I can always do something to earn money. But endless love is hard to come by. Come on, seriously, that's very hard to come by. So of course I would pick endless love. But endless money is hard to come by too. But I think endless love is more difficult. Not everybody finds that someone that they want to live the rest of their life with. Not everybody is blessed in that way. So yeah, I totally pick endless love, and I honestly think that I have found. Um, I have someone who I can say I have endless love with. So very happy about that. Very, very happy. Okay, let me just blend this and we'll go on to the third question. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up this shade right here, this purple shimmery shade, and pack that on my lid. I don't really need to spray this or wet the shade or the eyeshadow, but I will do that. I'm gonna use my Fresh Formula Daily Defense mist. So just spray that on there. And I will put this on my eyelid. I know I said I wanted something neutral, but come on, I can't. I need color. Color is my life. I need color. Oh my gosh, look at that. I need color. So, um, that's what we're packing on the lid. Okay, so while I'm doing this, let's go on to the next question, which is, have you ever been in a car accident and it was your fault? No, I have never not. I have I have never been in a car accident. First of all, because I don't drive, so it'll never be my fault, unless I distract the driver in some way. But yeah, I don't drive. I don't know how to drive, so I have never been in a car accident. Actually, let me think about that. Maybe when I was a kid. No, actually, I take that back. I have been in a car accident. So I was with my mom and our family driver. Here in the Philippines, and we were on our way to the airport. I had a school trip that I needed to, not needed, but that I was going to, and a car hit our van from the back, and I was like super not scared because I thought we were like, in real danger, because it wasn't that bad of a hit. They didn't hit us super hard. I mean, hit our car super hard. But I was scared because I thought I was gonna miss the plane ride because the traffic was already terrible, and then we got into that car accident. So I thought I was gonna miss the plane ride. And thank goodness, my friend, my um, classmate in college, which is a really close friend of mine, her name's Irene. Hi, Irene, if you're watching this. She and her dad saw us on the side of the road, and I hitched a ride with her. So, yes, I have been in a car accident, but it was not my fault. There you go. Ooh, I'm liking this. Look at that. I haven't done purple in a while. That's really pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna do this and then we'll answer the next question. So before we move on to the next question, I'm just gonna take the second brush that we used, and I'm gonna blend like the inner corner, well, not the inner corner, but like the inner eye part here, the inner lid. I'm not sure what it's called, because I don't want that to be super harsh. I'm not trying to create like a cut crease effect thing, so I'm just blending that. Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay, so let's move on to the face. I'll go back and finish the eyes later. So I'm gonna take my Benefit the Professional primer just to fill in my pores, because I have a lot of pores um, in the center of my face, like right here, and a little on my chin and on my cheek. But most of my pores are like right here. I just put some primer on my cheeks too, because I have like a lot of texture here on my cheeks. So I do that, and then the middle of my brows. I don't put anything on my nose or upper lip, because I don't put liquid foundation there. If you watch my previous videos, you know that. I just get super sweaty in those areas, so I just don't bother. I just do powder foundation. So just pressing this in the skin. Okay, next is foundation, and I have like, this is just a mark. This pimple is already dried out. This is still getting there, but it's doing pretty better now. Yeah, so those two, and then these are just like marks that won't go away. It's just they've been there for like the longest time now. And then this one is, I picked it. It's a blackhead that I picked on, so there's a scar there. I know, stupid. Anyway, that's just how most of us are with our skin. So I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation, and I'm going to dot that on my skin. This is probably too light for me, like most my foundations are, but we'll make it work. Because I don't want to throw away my foundations. I want to use them all up. I just feel bad if I throw them away. because makeup is not cheap. Well, to some of you, maybe Maybelline is cheap. I mean, they are actually. Maybelline is really cheap, or affordable rather, but I just want to save my money, use up all the makeup that I have before I buy any new makeup. Right now, I only buy makeup when I need it, like that eyeshadow primer. I didn't have an eyeshadow primer, so I bought one. Okay, what's the next question? Let's see, let's see. If you could star in a movie, what movie would it be? Oh, that's a difficult one. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Hold on, give me a few minutes here, or seconds. Um, well, my favorite movie of all time is Pretty Woman. I absolutely love that movie, and I love the storyline. I know the storyline isn't something new. A lot of people have done that kind of storyline, but I love that movie so much. So maybe that one. Maybe I want to star in that one. Like, hey, if ever you remake Pretty Woman and you need like an extra or something, or um Julia Roberts' best friend, I would totally grab that opportunity. Hello. So yeah, that's probably the movie that I'd wanna star in. Even just like a supporting actress, I would totally grab that. Duh. Okay, let me just blend this out. Oh, by the way, I've been using um brushes. I've been enjoying using a brush for my foundation instead of a sponge. I don't know why. I think it's because I think it's faster. It just blends out my foundation more quick than a sponge. So yeah, I'm back to brushes for my foundation. Whoa, that's way too light. But we'll work. We'll work with it. So now that's blended in, I am gonna take my concealer, which is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. What shade is this? Creamy beige. And I'm gonna take some on my finger because I don't want to contaminate the brush tip thingy. But the problem is sometimes it can be difficult. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna dab that on these blemishes. I'm gonna wipe that off. I don't want to contaminate this brush thingy. So I'm gonna wipe that off, pick up some more, and dab that on here. Yeah, okay, so those are the spots that I want to cover. And I'm gonna let that sit there for however long. Okay, now I'm gonna take that same concealer and just put some underneath these eye bags, these dark circles that never seem to want to go away. But you know what? I honestly think my dark circles have lightened up a bit. Just a tiny, tiny bit. When I started, I know eye cream is a hoax. Like, eye cream is like, moisturizer, basically. So any type of moisturizer that you have usually can work around your eyes, but you know what social media does to us makes us think that we need a separate eye cream. Anyway, I'm using this eye cream from Human Nature. It's like the sunflower eye cream thingy. So I'm using that, and I think it helped out my under eyes just a tiny, tiny bit. So I've still been using it, and I like the moisture it gives under my eyes. Okay, I'm blabbing too much. Now let's blend this. But wait, what's the next question? What is your most frequently used emoji? Actually, let me look. I'm not sure. So my most frequent one. Well, the recent one that I used is that, the heart one. I guess that's the most frequent one. But I like using the smiley that shows the teeth. Let me see if I can point at this straight one. I like using that a lot. So I think that's my most frequently used emoji. Let me just blend this. I like emojis. I mean, they really help you tell the person you're chatting with what you're feeling. Duh, that's why emojis were created. But yeah, I enjoy using emojis. Sometimes they suck though, because your friends or your family or whoever you're chatting with will just reply to you using an emoji, and you're like, what? Use your words. Come on, tell me, use your words. That's the only thing that sucks about emojis. But other than that, yeah, I like emojis. Okay, so usually I go in with my Maybelline Age Rewind, like in the center, but I'm thinking if do I need it? Yeah, let's just put some on. But I take like a tiny, tiny bit, like a tiny bit. Oops. And I took the foamy thing on top because it was irritating me, and it made me feel ewy. So I'm taking a tiny bit, this much. That's actually a lot. And I am going to put that here, the innermost part of my eye bag, right here. And I'm gonna let that sit for a bit, because I want the most coverage. And then I'll blend it with the brush. Let's give it a few seconds. So while we're waiting for that, the next question is, what was the last thing you stole or shoplifted? Have I ever stole anything? Maybe like when I was 9, I stole like a piece of candy from Target or something like that. But that's not. Maybe the last thing was 20 pesos from my mom's um wallet, purse, whatever you call it. Yeah, I stole 20 pesos from my mom's purse because I was that day I was super late for work. And I didn't have any change to pay for my jeepney ride. And I mean, you don't want to pay like 500 pesos for a 10 peso jeepney ride. That's ridiculous. That would give the driver such a headache, and he'd hate you for that. So I stole 20 pesos from my mom's purse or wallet, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I mean, I told her. Did I tell her? No, I didn't tell her. I didn't tell her. But she didn't say anything. And it was, I don't know, it's 20 pesos. You should tell your mom, though, if you like, get any amount from her wallet or her purse, just tell her. That was wrong with me. That was so wrong with me. But yeah, that's the last thing I stole. Um, and stealing is bad. Duh, you should know that. So never ever shoplift or never ever steal anything from anyone. So I'm gonna powder my under eyes before they start creasing, because I have a lot of creasing here, a lot of lines, just how I was born. And I'm gonna take this. What is this called? A puff, like a triangle puff that I saw on Lazada. Actually, I saw it first on this YouTube channel. I forgot what channel that was, and she was using this, and I asked her, like, I commented, what type of puff is that? Where'd you get it? And she said she got it from Amazon, but we don't have. I mean, if you do buy something from Amazon and get it shipped to the Philippines, that's freaking expensive. So I found this in Lazada, and I was so happy to find it there because I really didn't want to get it from Amazon and pay so much for shipping. So I'm gonna use that. Oh my gosh, I've been talking so much. I'm gonna use that to bake underneath my eyes. Let me just blend this before I set it. So this is actually the first time I'm using this, and I think I'm liking it. I like that it has that pointy thing on the tip, so I can get all up in here. I know I look super funny, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, I like this thing. It's so soft too. Love it. So, why am I not in focus? Hello, focus on me. There you go. Oh my goodness. That took forever. So if you guys are looking for like a puff thing, that's this shape. I'll link down below where I got this from Lazada, so you guys can grab yours. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Okay, now I'm gonna set my face. Actually, let me just do everything else off of camera, and then we'll come back and answer more questions. Why aren't you focusing on me? Hello, focus. My camera is so rude. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I already did my brows off of camera just to save some time. Again, I have been using, if you're just curious, I have been using the Strokes Micro Blade Pen Perfector, this one in the shade Graphite, and I absolutely love this product. It gives me the bushy brows that I like, so yeah, that's what I've been using on my brows. So basically I'm just gonna like do the same thing on my lower lash line as what I did on my upper lash line. So I'm just taking that first shade that we used on a pencil brush, tapping off the excess, and just sweeping that on my outer corner, just halfway through. I don't want a heavy lower lid, or what do you call this, lash line, because we have a lot going on the top. So I'm just keeping it, just shading, contouring the eyes a little bit on the outer corner. Let's move to the next question. Are platonic relationships or romantic relationships more important to you? Well, actually, let me think about that, because my love language is really touch. I like, hugging. I like just touching the person that I love, holding their hand and all that stuff. So physically, like being romantic in that way, um, that's very important to me. That's my love language. But I think a platonic relationship is so much better than a romantic one, because if you have that like connection, the spiritual, mental connection with someone, the romance will just, it will come. So platonic definitely is the one that I will pick in that question. Let me know what you guys think about that. I just think, finding your soulmate. I know soulmates are not necessarily boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. Soulmates can be a friend, um, and no romantic relationship involved there. But if you have like that soulmate relationship, that platonic relationship with the person you love, with your boyfriend, with your husband, like with like wife, um, girlfriend, whatever, I think that's important. So I definitely pick that. The next question is, even though the world has its problems, was any time period better than this one? Oh yeah, definitely. A lot of time periods better than this one. Especially when I was still, I think my favorite one was when we were living in Hawaii. When me and my family were living in Hawaii, that was like one of the best years of my life. I just, we just enjoyed it so much. There wasn't a lot of judgment in that place, and our childhood, even though we just lived there for 2 years, um, we had a great childhood there. We had really good friends, and everything was just simple. So yeah, I definitely like those years of my life. I think that was in 1999 to 2001, or 2000, 1998, 2000, somewhere like that. I just remember we spent um the New Year's 2000 uh in Hawaii, and that was a really great experience because they have amazing fireworks in is that Waikiki? Yeah, Waikiki Beach. I absolutely love that. So yeah, that was definitely the best time period in my opinion, because it was just simple. Life was simple. What was your favorite dinosaur as a child? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Um, of course I watched Jurassic Park and Land Before Time. Land Before Time. So if you haven't watched Land Before Time, you should. That movie made me cry. It probably still will make me cry even if I watch it now. But I don't know. I didn't really have like a favorite dinosaur. I'm sorry. Yeah. So next is, what are your sun, moon, and rising signs? I'm laughing because I don't know either. I know a lot of people believe in that stuff. Um, like your personality depends on what your sign is or whatever. But I really don't believe in that stuff. I hope you don't hate me for that. I just think, your personality, however you are right now, just depends on the people that you grew up with, the people that surround you, how you present yourself, how you try to change your personality to become better. So I don't know. That question isn't. It's not for me. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm highlighting my inner corner. I'm just trying to figure out what color I want to go with, or what shade I want to go with. Mm, I'm gonna go with this one right here because it never like disappoints me. Whenever I don't know what inner corner highlight I want to use, I just go for this one, because I know it'll look great. So again, I'll try and put the shade names on the screen for you. Okay, so while I'm doing this, next question. What would you rather someone always tell the truth or protect your feelings? Um, Definitely tell me the truth. I know that when the truth is there, sometimes you hate it and sometimes you wish, oh my gosh, I just wish you didn't tell me. But um, in the long run, you'll see that it's important to know the truth and not like, have people protect their feelings. Because if they really, really, truly care about you and they're like sincere about your well being, um, yeah, I think they should just tell you the truth. So definitely tell me the truth. Don't try and protect my feelings because either way we look at it, it'll affect my feelings. So yeah, just tell me the truth. Okay, so next question is, who do you miss more, Ziggy, Stardust, or Prince? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I know who they are, but I'm not a fan. I mean, the Prince he's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not a fan, so I don't know. If I had to pick one, I just pick Prince because he's Prince. And I kind of know him a little more than Ziggy Stardust. So yeah, sorry. Next is, if you had to be trapped on a desert island with one friend, okay, who would you choose? Ooh, this is, I don't know. Because I don't think my friends are that kind of smart. I don't think they would survive. We would survive because we're pretty. I don't have any friends that have really good survival skills. Desert island. If it was like a snowy below zero type of mountain or place, I'd pick my boyfriend because he watches Life Below Zero, and I'm kind of watching it too. So I know he would know things of how to survive there. But in a desert island, I don't know. Maybe him too. Maybe my boyfriend too, because he reads a lot. He knows a lot of stuff. So maybe we'd be okay if we were stuck in a desert island. So yeah, my boyfriend. Next is, if you could find out how you were going to die, would you want to know? Hell no. I don't want to know how I die. No way. That's like some scary, freaky stuff. Nope. No, thank you. I would just, just surprise me. If death is gonna come, death is gonna come. And I know I'm gonna go to heaven if I die, like right now. If I die anytime, I know that I'm gonna go to heaven. So I don't want to die yet, but death doesn't really scare me because I know I'll have eternal life in heaven with my dad and the rest of my family and the people I love and care about. So yeah, no, I do not want to know how I die. No. Why would you want to know? Kind of messed up if you do. Anyway, um, what's the next question? If you could only email or text people for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? Email or text? Text! That's so much easier because you wouldn't need the internet. Oh my goodness, I remember when before like the touchscreens and the QWERTY keypads, before that, like 1, 2, 3, or 5, those, and you have to like press several times to get the letter that you want. I was so good at that when I was in high school. I know this is bad, but I would be like in class, and my phone would be in my hand, and I'd just be looking at the teacher but texting at the same time. So yeah, don't do that though. I mean, is that still possible? Could you, like, I don't think that's possible. Not unless you're super duper crazy talented with the touchscreen texting. But yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. But I used to do that when I was in high school. Next, would you prefer to work the overnight shift or work alone for eternity? Overnight shift, definitely. I don't want to work alone for eternity. I'll be so sad. Like, no. I mean, I like my alone. I like working alone sometimes because I get things done faster. Um, Sometimes my mind works better like that, but there are some tasks that you need people around you to be able to think, because two brains are better than one. So yeah, I would pick the overnight. Yeah, overnight shift. And I sleep pretty late. Like, I'm a night person, so I think I'd be okay with the overnight. Next is, would you rather have a Beyonce song or a Rihanna song stuck in your head for 24 hours? Both. I like them both. But if I really had to pick one, I'd pick Beyonce because I think she's the queen. Beyonce is like Beyonce, come on. You can't compare her to anybody else. She's amazing. So yeah, if I had to pick one, I would pick Beyonce. Like Love on Top or something like that. That's what I would pick. Okay, next question. If you could start college all over again, what would you do differently? Oh, I would study harder, try to get better grades, because in college I just studied to study. I mean, I studied to pass rather. I mean, I did get like a, what do you call that? A dean's list thingy. Um, when I was in my last year of college, like second semester, I think, of my last year in college. I did get that. But yeah, I would study harder because, oh, there's a lash in my eye. Hold on. Going back to what I was saying, because my sisters were pretty good with college. Both of them, my eldest and my youngest sister. If you don't know, I'm the middle child. Both they were both like really good with that, and I wasn't. I don't know why. I just probably didn't try hard enough. So if I was given the opportunity to go back to college, I would study harder. Um, and I would also like have a little more fun because in college, like I had my friends. But after school, I would just go home. I didn't really like have a lot of fun in college. Yeah. We'd hang out, like go to Starbucks and hang out at the library. So yeah, I would have a little bit more fun. Let's do the cheeks while I answer. There's two more questions left. Where is my cheek palette? What do I want to put on mine? Let's just go for this one. Yeah, I like this one. So let me just put this on. Whoa. Okay, hold on. That's very pigmented. I put too much on my brush. Let me just chill and blend that out. Okay, let me put some highlighter on. I'm using the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Yummy Cookies. So let's just put some on. Oh my gosh, okay, that's like way too much. Let me just distribute that. Way too much. Okay, I need a different brush. Or maybe let's just use my finger. I'm gonna use my finger to blend that out because I picked the wrong brush for that highlight. I forgot how like creamy it is. There. That's much better. Okay, so before I do the lip, I am gonna go off of camera and just put some lashes on. So I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back and I have some lashes on. I'm not sure how I'm feeling these lashes. They look too natural for my liking, but they're on. So let's answer the next question, shall we? Would you rather have been in the marching band or on the debate team in high school? I was not part of any of that. If you guys don't know, by the way, I don't think I'll be able to answer this while I'm doing my lip. Anyway, I'm using the ColourPop Ultra Satin in the shade Tulips. So, I was homeschooled for most of my school time. So, I was never in like the normal school setting. So, no, I was never part of the marching band or the debate team. But if I had to choose, of course, I would probably do the debate team because I think that would like be so much fun and I need a lot of practice in my public speaking skills, so I would definitely pick the debate team. That would be so exciting. Let me just put this on. Alright, so lip is on. I think it matches the eyes pretty well, if you ask me. So, okay, last question. Before we get into the last question, I just want to show you these eyelash curlers thing. It really helped me out because remember I had so much, like I had like a real struggle using my normal eyelash curlers, these ones, to curl my fake lashes onto or attach or not attach. What's the right word? Just to get my fake lashes closer to my actual lash line. So I was just having so much trouble with this one. So I picked this up also from Lazada. And it's really cool. So I just, go in there and clamp my lashes together with my fake lashes. So yeah, I'm really liking this. Another good buy. Okay, so let's go on to the last question. What is one secret you are still keeping from your mom? I have some secrets that I'm keeping from my mom, and I mean, it's normal. Come on, you're not gonna tell your mom everything. If you do, good for you. I'm so glad for you. But yeah, I don't tell my mom everything. I tell her a lot of things, but not everything. I mean, I can't really think of one that I would want to share because she's probably watching this. So, or she's probably gonna watch this. So, I mean, she knows a lot about me. She knows my past boyfriends. She knows that I dated some people. Um, she knows a lot about me actually. So I don't think I have any secrets that I'm keeping from my mom. Even like the bad things that I did back then, she knows about them. Mostly because she caught me. Um, not because I told her, or mostly because someone else told her, not because I told her. But yeah, I don't think I'm keeping any more secrets from my mom that I'm willing to share. Yeah, I've been sitting here for about a few seconds and I really can't think of one. So yeah. Hi, Mom. I love you. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's the last question. And this is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed just watching me do my makeup and answering some questions. If you guys do have some questions, just anything, well, I'm not gonna answer all of it, just the ones that I'm willing to. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and maybe I'll do another question answer video type like this. So thank you so much for watching, and again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers before my birthday, which is in August. So if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. And also, if you did like this video, give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!